Annoyances and challenges of daily life in Japan. 1. Scarcity of public trash bins. Japan's streets are impeccably clean, yet paradoxically, public trash bins are a rare sight. This scarcity forces residents and visitors alike to carry their trash throughout the day until they can find a place to properly dispose of it. This practice, while environmentally conscious, can be inconvenient, especially for tourists unaccustomed to carrying waste. 2. No soap or drying facilities in restrooms. Many public restrooms in Japan lack soap, and even more, lack methods for drying hands, such as paper towels or hand dryers. This situation nudges locals and visitors to carry personal hand towels, adding an extra item to daily carry-ons. While this promotes personal hygiene, it's a clear departure from the convenience expected in public facilities. 3. Excessive packaging of goods. In Japan, the culture of meticulous packaging means that even small items like individual chocolates are wrapped separately. This practice, while contributing to the aesthetic appeal and perceived cleanliness of products, generates a significant amount of waste and can be seen as unnecessary, or even frustrating when one simply wants to snack on the go. 4. Ubiquitous and overzealous store greetings. Entering a store in Japan means being met with loud and enthusiastic greetings from the staff, a practice rooted in hospitality and respect. However, this can become overwhelming, especially in stores with multiple employees, creating an environment that feels overly attentive to some. 5. Language barrier. The Japanese language, with its two primary writing systems, hiragana and katakana, and thousands of kanji characters, presents a steep learning curve. This barrier is not just verbal but extends to reading public signage or maps, complicating navigation and everyday transactions for non-native speakers. 6. Limited bread options. Bread in Japan often comes in just one size but is sliced into thick pieces, making sandwiches exceptionally tall. Those seeking freshly baked, varied bread sizes might find the options limited, as not all markets have a bakery section catering to diverse tastes or dietary needs. 7. Complex street layouts. The urban planning and street layouts in some Japanese cities can be baffling, with multiple streets converging at single intersections and traffic signals offering confusing directions. This complexity can make navigation for both pedestrians and drivers a challenging task. 8. Restricted cheese varieties. Cheese enthusiasts might find Japan's cheese selection limited, with common Western varieties like cheddar, pepper jack, or Swiss often hard to come by. This reflects dietary preferences and the traditional food culture in Japan, which doesn't heavily feature cheese. 9. Smoking in public places. Despite stringent smoking bans in many public outdoor areas, smoking inside restaurants is still prevalent. The division between smoking and non-smoking areas in these establishments is often minimal, affecting the dining experience for non-smokers. 10. Demanding work culture. Japan is known for its demanding work culture, where long hours and overtime are the norms, not necessarily correlating with productivity. There's also an expectation to stay with your first employer for a significant period, lest you be considered unreliable. Such practices have led to serious mental health issues among workers, including the phenomenon of karoshi, or death from overwork. 11. Tattoo taboo. In Japan, tattoos are still largely associated with the yakuza, making them somewhat taboo. This stigma affects access to public amenities like hot springs and baths, where individuals with tattoos may be denied entry, reflecting a significant cultural difference that can catch foreigners off guard. 12. Complex paperwork processes. Dealing with paperwork in Japan, from pension payments and taxes to insurance and personal identification, can be daunting. The system involves various forms of identification, including a residence card and a unique 12-digit My Number, adding layers of bureaucracy to everyday life.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.